hear that come through. How the hell is that? I need to create a defensive playbook. Stuck between two defensive playbooks.
Which ones are that?
I use Green Bay or Miami. I like Green Bay because it has a lot of what I do, but it doesn't have 3-4 bear. Miami has 3-4 bear and it has a lot of the other stuff, but it's missing something. It's missing the dime sugar loop.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup.
New England has
between
both
the
of those.
Pittsburgh Steelers and
But
the
that
Los
doesn't have
Angeles
freaking
Chargers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I got a stream up there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, that's fine. Let you know. The whole world is listening to you. The whole one person watching. Oh, that's you. That's you listening to you.
First and 10, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one.
It was just a monster, dude. He just gets to the quarterback a lot.
But at the same time, you're looking at him and going,
it's only like 78 overall, but he just
one of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
What? Derwin just got that pick, man.
Yeah, I know he did. Any
Just getting started, man.
He'll lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1.
Oh,
He dumps it to
you read
Eckler
that.
underneath.
I got lucky there.
Down inside the 15 he goes. Gets another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the option, here's Eckler. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage
I didn't mean to hand that off. I didn't think I hit the button.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Big body Mike Williams is going to score every time.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Rookie receiver. Get him involved.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
My icon. I had no idea who I was.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches? you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's just tossing. Take away his initial read, he's just tossing stuff.
Johnson able to pick it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That third one again?
No, that was Teron
defense
Johnson.
looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
I might only have like 5 people in the secondary, but they're all really good.
Shot on offense following that pick 6.
Any of them get hurt on the
kick is away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
I traded some of my depth. I got rid of Quandre Diggs. I wasn't using him. It was a smart trade. I got a tight end. Nothing special. It was Ian Thomas, but it was better than what I had. Anything is better than that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Well, I should be 5-1, man. I fucking took a free loss. A Fairson loss to the Saints, who's now not a fucking user.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways
So
for
I should
this
be
team
5-1.
because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it,
That
you
was
keep
just a
throwing
game
it.
I gave
Occasionally,
away.
you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Get up.
And he'll
What the
be
hell are
taken
you
down, but
doing?
not before he
Touching.
works it past the 50.
Jalen Hurts is scored.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Oh, come on,
Nearly a
SM.
turnover, but it's
You gotta
incomplete.
pick that.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them
gotta
something to
pick
build
that,
on and maybe
dude.
turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not
He runs a
in
lot
the field
of
of
wheel
play.
routes.
They say
That's
it's
what he's running.
incomplete.
I'm not covering.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, and Herbert escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
So 20-0 now pending the extra point, and this place is jumping.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people in the stands now, excited, happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
I'm not the type to run the score.
Extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
He's still killing it.
What you want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And I'm going to start chewing the clock here after the first, after the 2nd quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Once we get in the 2nd half, man, I ain't ready to score. I just want them to finish the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback,
he's open. Throw it to him.
A little more cautious this go around?
Not him.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things
Both
in.
my X factors on the defense are activated.
Give your team a chance to score, but you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Do I have another
All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
I was going to destroy his quarterback. Derwin James was going to kill Jalen here.
You're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers are coming a little bit high.
Jalen Hurts.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He drafted a rookie.
Right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come
Yeah, he had like 9 first-round picks, dude. It was ridiculous. And his team is still terrible.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, it's not his team that's terrible.
On the give, this is Harris.
Good run, dude. Good run, Nigel.
But not before they're inside the
Very
25.
nice.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Fresno.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Rolling to his right. And I think the
ball went out of bounds.
This is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
To throw again on second down. Hurts eluding the pressure right.
Oh, don't throw that ball, dude.
Johnson able to pick
Why
it.
do you throw
And the
that ball,
Chargers are going to
man?
have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Rolling to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Check 13. Check 13. Check it out, read. Check 37. Check 37. Switch. Switch.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marsh. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ochena Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up.
They were earlier.
All get on the same page.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout.
He calls you a fossil.
Studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Anything above 35 is possible.
Well, then I'm fossil. No, I'm not above. I'm 35. So am I above? Am I fossil? Or I got 1 more year?
You're on your own.
Yeah.
I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside
They're
kick.
fine, actually.
Felt like a sense
Gives the
of
kids
urgency
something to talk
from their
about.
side. coupled with
You know, the children.
those special teams
The
coordinators.
chitlin.
They sell
Did y'all,
their
did
key
you
plays
put
each
your,
and every week to the head coach, don't they?
said you got a stream up?
Yeah, I got a stream up.
Coach, we can get it. And
How
that came
bad is
together with that
It's
sense of
35-0
urgency.
after the first half.
Running on first down, Eckler. He'll be hit down at the 33.
I've got your clock on.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 5.
Damn.
Once more, here's Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hill running right, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see. And they'll call that one every time.
No, he's terrible, dude. He's terrible.
There's no way he can messing up the goals.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this
That won't
play.
be hard
He
for
does
you,
everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure
Pepper
it
Jack.
up for a small gain.
Is my player? That one playing?
Yeah, I'm
Smack dab on the 5
Who you
yard
playing?
line. Here's
the
2nd and
Steelers.
goal.
You winning?
Well, a little bit. It's close.
And not a whole lot there. Taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
They got a little bit
In the first half, they've got to find a way to get him
It's
going.
35-0
Their offense.
after the first half.
3rd and
I have
goal
2
as they
clock
look to
on.
pour some more salt in the wound.
Terry, you're much worse. Don't start.
Oh, stop it.
You'll be at 57-0 at somebody at halftime. You'll be like, oh, I don't think I played good enough that game.
No, bro, I'm just hard on myself.
It's 42-0 now. I scored. I did all I could not to score. Man.
Extra point by Gain is up and good, and it is 42-0.
Texas Road.
Terrence, let's go,
Here's
bro.
Gain to kick it
I
away.
don't know why Terrence Marshall, like, I used to hate him. Like,
Why did you take a fair catch on the 1 yard line?
Taken successfully.
Why did he do that?
The Steeler offense
Should I run to
ready
him?
for their next drive.
Run to
They've
him.
got it
Yeah,
down
why not?
deep.
I did it.
They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense
His
has
fullback almost broke for 99
Join
yards.
me in a walk to their locker
There
room
it
at the
was.
half.
To the house.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive
Alright,
coordinator
hey,
and
players
his
on the game.
assistant
Not-
coaches
no, forget
getting
them,
together
forget
with all their
players.
positions, then coming together as a
Games on the
group,
game, I can
going
play
over
after.
adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
Jeez. Najee Harris fell like 7 yards forward.
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. After a gain of 5, they'll
Quarter is
wind
it,
up
Terry?
being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Yeah, you should use Sam Darnold, man. He's better.
Keep it on the ground. Harris again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what
I was throwing absolute gas today.
That's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw.
And my goodness,
Did anybody just see that? Please tell me somebody just saw that.
he's picked off at his own 46. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
The throw coin.
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Did he just come out and field goal? If he does this, I'm gonna score on him, Josh. Like, I don't feel like that's running the score up if that's what he's doing.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And they go backwards here.
I'm trying to get through this game and he's fucking coming out of field goal block.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I mean, I'm trying to be respectful about this shit, but I will run the score up on it if people do that shit.
It's Eckler again. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, dude, isn't he? He's a boss. Yeah, he's a beast, dude. Unbelievable.
But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has
Terry, shut up.
Fumble, take it back.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't say it was Shaq.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I'd send him a message on
To
it.
give, this is Eckler, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
Let him know
scrimmage.
you're a
Again
commissioner.
on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gilligan.
If he's gonna do that, he
Always
just
a good
needs to
sign when
concede.
your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
I mean, that's wasting everybody's time.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return, Harris.
Man, that wasn't good.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own
I
territory.
love when I play runners now, bro. Like, you just slow it down. And then when you get up, and then they force
The
the pass.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I think we're going to have
And
to
you
tweak
hate
our
to see this
rules.
for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad
How
to
did he
worse.
catch that?
It's a trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened
Yeah,
after? Able to stay
What
on
did I
his
do to you?
Right beside the part where you can't run
slot
trips.
guys,
Any
I think running back in the
Hey, bro. Hey, you know where I'm
First
at,
down,
bro. Hey,
Hurts.
I ain't
Flush to
that's
his right.
or empty.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll throw it away.
What?
We've talked about it.
Bro, empty's
Or
not even-
offset tight
Throw
end.
the football, all the interceptions and more.
Can't do that either.
You can't run any shotgun. It's all under center.
I would agree with that, and it's not
That
a good
would be-
day.
Now we're getting somewhere.
An incomplete pass
That
is
would
almost a
be-
win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're
Actually, I could do that.
want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
There
I think
is
this one offensively, This is one where you just
Good
say,
single back stuff out there.
let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
You can't just say we're good. I actually heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game.
Well, Bonecheck's Nasty has a route that's the same thing as Tile sent. That's why I like it, but I don't run it because I don't have to.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
My cheese ain't as good as yours.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those.
Oh, it ain't as cheesy as yours.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind
That means you're better.
bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
I got all the cheese. I run it all.
I heard the older you were, the more cheesy you were.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Damn right.
Where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver. Step up and fill it.
Man, in another room.
Who the hell allowed you?
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At
AJ
this
Boyd,
point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
I can't believe you actually have him on the field. I don't even use that
bro,
much.
why do you guys hate on AJ Boyd, bro? What's up with y'all?
I hate that dude.
They blanketed the field the entire game.
He does too, man, but he gets most of my picks throughout because I have him in the cloud. He has the highest
Second
rank.
and 10. Hurts. That ball caught
He also
by
has
former Toledo
the
Rocket
mantra of a bitch.
Boye has been washed ever since he was on the Jags before he was there. That's the last time he was relevant.
You are correct, sir.
I will put my worst player on my team out there before him, and he's in a fucking wheelchair.
Josh, I started today out with $11. I played this dude, beat him, got to like 20, and then I played him again because he said another rematch. Now I'm at 32, and then he sent another challenge. Should I just
Yeah,
explain?
keep taking his money,
If he's
dude.
gonna keep handing you money, Terry,
Yes, you
think
keep
can do
taking it, dude. You keep taking free money, dude.
If he starts upping it though, be careful.
Yeah, he upped it from 10 to 15, but now he just put it back to 10 for this.
Yeah, do that.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense?
Yeah, you're in the positive right now.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to make sure.
Kept him under wraps, and on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
Are you beating him fair, like big time or what?
Bro, he's competing every time. Like, once I get up by 2 scores, he's just out of it.
Yeah, that's absolutely good. Why can't I find a guy like
Nowhere
that?
to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Maybe Terry should give you his account. You can hit him up.
He's going for that.
His name is Money Shad. He was supposed to. I thought he was good at it, like crazy good. Like he's decent. He has a good run game, but like he was posting like $30 matches, hitting like both systems. I was
Escaping the pressure
like,
late.
I can't believe he went for it. Hey, there's your guy. Morse. Yeah. First career sack.
Can't wait to get Guyton rolling.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better.
Had a touchdown with the rookie receiver I got too.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. TJ Watt in on the tackle. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's
We've
column.
been baiting you the whole time, man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
well,
affair.
it ain't much better. You can get it from the Packers. Oh, there goes Jay West. That's bad everything.
He knows how to make an entrance.
Wanna be good to you.
Hey, and he knows how to make a disappearance too.
That's right.
I just wanna be good to you.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
wasn't surprised when you took your time.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with a minute 15
What'd you do? Cut it?
to go in the second
What did you do with him?
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get
I'm gonna go to the auto parts store. I just wanna be good to you.
on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Who's in here?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody!
Whoa.
Hey, everybody!
That's pretty much
I can't hear you over your fucking concert. What?
Hey, everybody! Don't you be hating on my fucking concert, Josh. Don't you
Damn, I
fucking
wish
start
that
with me,
shit all
goddammit.
goddamn late.
Don't you fucking start with me, goddammit. Let me be in my fucking groove.
Be in the groove.
Stella's got his groove back.
Shit, I got my ass for good.
One thing I can tell you, Jay,
Because you couldn't concentrate on the damn game. Because all that damn music going on.
What you say, Nate? I mean, Terry?
At least you're not playing with Josh is playing, bro. At least it's like not violent.
Yeah, I listen to R&B. Man. I'm an R&B guy.
Wow.
I don't listen to that hardcore rap, black people stuff.
Listen, what?
Josh is a thug. Josh is an original gangster, bro.
What'd you say, Terry, little shit?
You listen to drill music, bro.
See, I listen to shit like this. Out to all my,
Oh, God.
you're my ladies, and I can't.
Hey, these two dudes in here have been showing their age all day.
No one
I ain't done shit.
baby.
I ain't gonna play the shit.
You was a hater, Terry 3. Fuck. Maybe your original self just knows what the fuck going on. Alan, in case you didn't know, Terry's a fucking clone. So,
really? This is news.
Yes.
You're
He's
fucking
Gen
clone,
3.
Terry?
I don't know what
He said his aunt was the original. Her name is Teresa.
What?
They spliced their chromosomes and made males.
And all
What?
their middle names are cheese.
What'd he say?
You heard what the hell I said, goddammit.
What?
Man, I'm about to get hardcore on y'all ass right the fuck now.
They held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession.
Roll by the time, get it to the capper and the boss top down. Smell good about the clown when I hit that G-time. You look, smile, maybe you gon' crime.
What?
My boss house in the big hill dog. Glass phones pulling holes up and down the spot. Lean on the scene with a couple of names. Painted blue, dropping screams when I swing.
If I see a bop, I'ma stop. And if the bitch all about, she can hop in my drop. That's Slim Thug, bro. It's just shot with screw.
Slim
That's what I
Thug's
thought.
my dude.
Yeah, bro.
But I
Shot with screws.
It's
This
like,
that shit. Hey, this that Texas shit though. It's like they slow it down and they chop it up. Schwister House.
You an engineer or something, bro?
What you know about this, Josh?
Listen, y'all ever seen that movie Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
This is it. This is how I feel today.
Josh is gonna express his feelings, everyone.
Yeah.
Just watch.
He doesn't have feelings.
He is. Said you telling me that Terry's a clone and Josh is an android?
Josh a robot, yep.
Yeah, is it an android or a cyborg? Which one?
I think he's more of a cyborg.
Okay. You ever seen that movie Cyborg? Jean-Claude Van Damme? That's showing my age too, Terry.
Yeah, you just showed the shit of your age there, dude. Yeah.
What you know about Cyborg, Alan?
Nothing. That's even before me.
God damn. JVD, man, come on, yo.
I knew who Jean-Claude Van Damme is, but I didn't want. I wasn't into this.
That was one of his early movies. That was one of the blockbuster movies. But him and
+1 jumping for Derwin James.
What was the final score with Tough Juice?
42-0. I turned on True Clock, dude.
No, bro, that's not even human. That's
what the fuck? He's a fucking cyborg. Yeah? That was his voice box. That wasn't a burp. He just made that noise. Damn, Josh.
What?
Yeah, what? You heard me with your cyborg hearing. You know, you heard the fuck I said.
Wow, he's really gonna run jet sweeps all in?
I'm getting dumb wet. I'm getting dumb checks. See, that was a normal burp. This motherfucker had bass and echo. This motherfucker had reverb in his burp. What the fuck? I had enough time today. I'm on a time machine. Josh, tell me you know about this, bro. Hold on. Hold on.
Whoa, whoa. I swear to God, you do that.